Hey, welcome back to Comic Studio. Hey everyone, and welcome back here from anything above for that I just well. Because since it's where today, this is gonna be for my birthday, and yes, I am now a adult. And where today we're gonna be doing for this video, let's get around to Syrupy, and we're gonna be seeing around what is going on in this thing as well. So even for the 4 days ago, we just experienced another maintenance since that maintenance that we just didn't see for the first time that I just heard for that some kind of warning as anyways. So without further ado, let's just scroll down a little bit and see what it is. Oh, there it is. Let's go into Syrupy, and I hopefully that must be going to be for round 2 comics, as we're gonna be going to jump in for just for the very first time as well. So this is actually for his account, and I want to go into spin to play of this video, which means it does pretty that loud as anyways as well. So we have checking out for probably for multiple comic studios. The very first comic studio was Cookie Run Comic Studio, and the second comic studio is Danganronpa Comic Studio. So the first thing that I'm a teenager or an adult as well. Since then, that we're gonna be going to start it for the example around here. So the first time in Syrupy's account, it got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 comic creators we have. That the last time we have done here in Cookie Run Comic Studio since late for the April Fools, late April as well as so. But now we're gonna be going to experiencing this, except Undertale. So first thing, let's jump in to this thing as well, and we're ready. So we're gonna be about to take it in for exclusive we go, but only for backgrounds, as the Welcome Comic Studio page of this thing was completely updated. So the first thing you need to do is make a flipbook or import a message or import an image. So let's get this thing for really first thing as well. So I'm probably not sure that doesn't gonna be really start like anyways as well. So here we go. Instead of a characters, we have 3 multiple of those tags or some categories or pretty tags as well. The DR1, Tiger Happy. The DR2, Goodbye Desktop as well. I'm not sure. This is not going to be going for real. And DRV3, Killing Harmless. Which means I don't really think that is not going to do like anything about this possible. Because of the banner was pretty adult reference from their age restrictions, like I say, because I'm never gonna be know this, but you might gonna be probably you seeing this adults only, that I'm probably 18 years old, that I gotta be doing this for now. And as you can see this, that you notice Danganronpa or the Danganronpa is owned by Spike Crushsoft, and I'm missing anything you want, let me know with the feedback button. And there must be many also check it out for many of those things as well. And a comic by Leafy Animations fan. So we're gonna be doing for custom sprites, or we're doing for a submitted sprites from 2 years ago. I hopefully that's definitely spawning like these things, I guess. Did they just mention to sign in to do some sprites, I guess? No, I'm not gonna be doing for like anything as well. So we're gonna be doing for crossovers instead of looking at those girls are probably pretty harmful, that I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm still nothing that I'm just gonna be seeing for illegally charges for myself as well. So I'm not being for one harassment as well. And we got a lot of couple of stuff to do. We got a security surveillance camera a time bomb, a basketball, volleyball. There's no football. We have a katana, and a boombox is the radio, Chinese lantern, and a speed camera chair, and a stairways, a hidden small ladder or mini ladder, clock, dollars or yen, and multiple of those things, such as many other kinds of doing this. So, should we appear to still going to do this? There must be pink blood. And a guitar, boxes, garbage can, and a table, toilet paper, and some flip-flop. And looks like the DR2 is going to be pretty well, and looks like we're pretty having a lot. There's a toilet bowl, toilet papers, a refrigerator, tables, beds, chairs, pine trees, a camera over here from Cars 2, but I'm not sure that wasn't real enough. And we got guitars, miniguns. Oh, we got something like it's necessary as well. A chicken, a mini television, a bird like there is with a seagull, and like a coffee things as well. A laptop, a scissors. This is where I just shave anything from myself. And there must be a microphone over here, just beyond of those things. More blood over here, and that must be killing harmness. But why everything looks so pixelated as well, or pre-pixelated as well? So there must be posters, clothes, cakes, or foods and stuff, and many other kinds of items that we got. Anything over here? Who was... Oh dear, that must be probably a lot. So we definitely getting those panties and sleepovers like these things. A flags or pirate flag. And one of their things that we got for multiple panties, and there must be some kind of stuff over here. So let's put on for a crazy music from over here. And looks like we got the car are going for a speed camera from over here. So let's be added to for the boombox as well, and which is probably loud. And the guitar. No, I'm not gonna be using this. No automobiles whatsoever. And we got guitars like anything as well. So where are these mini musics as well? So I'm not pretty getting this like anything from above. So looks like we got for the differences of the effects, and we got almost most of them. And the killing spree was just for the comic sprites or the comic effects like them. So, and we got some sort of a chat as well, pretty similar, and the backgrounds. Oh, god dang it, that I just gonna be trying to edit for 3 more rows, and before I might gonna be added some. So unlikely that we're just gonna be making for one thing as well. And the fact that I just seen in some sort of a draft, there's nothing here. So the first thing we're gonna be started right over here. But not some sort of like these things for the Chinese reference. Because unlikely for these things as well, this is gonna be for the reference of Grand Theft Auto Chinatown War. Let's see, we got another one. We got for some sort of an ocean shore. And we got something like anything is going to do this. Chinatown Wars was real. But probably that we just said that you all know in for the Grand Theft Auto franchise. So there must be parking lots. There's an escalator through the ancient architecture or the ancient landmark. So we got from over here the motel. And it looks like we got for most likely for over here. Not even for this one. So probably this is not is absolutely gonna be going for Tycoon or the Typhoon. It was absolutely going to get all over here. So even though we got for multiple of those places we go, Grand Theft Auto 4, and which means Grand Theft Auto Quattro. So here we are for this likely anything as well. So the last one, shouldn't they would be probably like these things as well. So should be gonna be for nighttime as well. So the last thing is killing harmless, which is not pixelated as well, and or pre-pixelated as for the Game Boy versions like these. And you really know that we're gonna be trying to find out what is actually nothing is here. So I'm not gonna be going for some sort of an X.com as well. So in for some sort of a previous things that we didn't absolutely got over here. So the next thing is we got for multiple of those things as well. But I got nothing that we just completely going to get screwed up for my connection. So am I gonna be right back that I just completely choose for multiple things? That I just completely wait. It take longer than unexpectedly, and it's not gonna getting even longer as well. So moving into the last part, but the last things should be appearing for therefore. So looks like we're in for some sort of a machines, and the surgery room. I think this isn't gonna be really much more sense. So let's head on for the Chinatown Wars. But I cannot believe this is actually gonna be going for Five Nights at Freddy's. We didn't actually got over here. Unless we got for some sort of these. Unless things are not gonna be going to use for. And there must be the boiler room, and not anything is going anything as well. And what about what we're gonna be putting around here as well? So let's start to add for some anything from like as elsewhere as well. So we're gonna be putting around automobiles as well, and let's gonna be putting for some multiple characters. And then for the gonna be for a few minutes later, it will be taking for a while. Eventually, it took me an hour to finish up for this video, and I'm pretty not sure this is not going to be getting so worth it as possible. So, as we still gonna be pretty added for some more and some more again, we added for some one agent man, or an secret agent man as well as a detective. So the first thing we got for a police officer from this time, but not as police officer as well. So we got for as nothing one of them for just only one. So we completely going to use for the PP Comics Studio, as I'm not always that we never find ourselves all the way out. So this is not gonna be an immigrant. Oh no, that's an immigrant. And another one was a mermaid, of course. And even though those characters were anything from Japan, so this is actually going to be going for many of those reasons that I might going to be putting anyways for some persons over here. But I really think this is going to be over 15 minutes of this video. As what do we got here? As this thing as well. So that is the main of those things. But I got anything what who they wanted as anyways as well. So that is gonna be completely for a little bit of surprise. But I may be supposed that is not going to be making things a little bit as well. Because his name or her name is Squares. And that should be for one thing as possible. And that is going to be before the end of this video. And especially it's going to be for my 18th birthday as well. So we got for 6 clips as anything as well. So the first clip we got for a some sort of a black Buick. For a 2008 Buick LaCrosse. And a Gopnik was sitting on the top of the car. There was CJ or Quandale Dingle next right over here. And that after the Buick Lacrosse from 2008. And the next one, there must be Darker Cow. And for multiple of those mans from Caminos and Celebrities. And including for some Grand Theft Auto characters as Luis Lopez and Michael DeSanta. We got ourselves for a 2011 Lamborghini Aventador because that is not absolutely, that is completely driven as well. And since we're in Jump City right over here, there's one stripper and one superhero from Pizza Tower, or some sort of a Pizza Tower reference such as really are. Because of that one comes from Pizza Tower, or a Sugary Spire as well. Another person was really far and nearby the building from the motel. In the bunker, or in the bunker as well, so I'm not sure. This is actually that we're inside of a shack as well, from some stores in the tool room, or in the tool house. There must be a person from the South Park, and that must be for some one thing as guest. So I just completely added for some sort of these guys from South Park. And we got for last two clips to go. There must be a manager or some sort of a boss as well. So there is Mr. Stick and this guy over here. And there must be for some sort of a pre-abandoned mall that is absolutely from any guys of those cells. One pizza man and a guy from the Middle East as well. And there is one immigrant detected around here as well. As you can see this, a 2011 Ford Focus or 2011 Ford Fusion. This is the Ford Fusion that I just been waiting for, that I just pretty added for this one. And before, her name and his name is Square, that I just put it around him as well. So those are all for my guess. That is absolutely for the end of this video. If you're gonna be checking out of this video, and please, you gotta be at age at 18 as I am. So as this, it was Danganronpa Comic Studio, was pretty itself, for I'm probably sure that I just pretty access to do so as well, because I'm literally for an adult now that I'm an 18-year-old. This is the first time that I'm the first adult that I'm viewing of this comic studio as well. So that is all of those things that I just cannot believe it, except for the characters that I don't want to add it on. So if you like for today's videos, just leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, like anything that is absolutely pretty unnecessary as well. And I'm thinking of it for many of those things, that the reason I might go into lost my mind all over again as well. So thanks for watching, for all your support, and this is gonna be Turbo Concept is signing off. And I'm probably not sure the video is gotten over 16 minutes as well. Or probably it isn't. And I'll talk to you mini lads into the next video, or 2 days later.